Well, again, I was at the local big box store, and in their outdoor department, I found this Outdoor Products digital compass. Struck my eye as it is a digital compass for just 17 bucks. Seemed pretty handy. It has an altimeter, a barometer, and a thermometer. Now, something I've always been interested in is an altimeter. Sometimes the old GPSs weren't real accurate, or if you don't have a GPS, it's not always easy to get an altitude, but on a topographic map, that can be real helpful. As far as the barometer, if you know what to look at on that, it could be pretty interesting as far as predicting weather as well. So it sounded like a pretty good thing to try out. Of course, made in China at the low price, you got to assume that was coming. But figure let's give it a chance. The big box stores seem to really like this Outdoor Products company, and I'm not real familiar with them. I bought the bags, those waterproof bags that we saw in the other video, and then this thermometer, so I figured I'd turn the camera on as we open it up. And it did have some like tamper tape or whatever, so I don't think I got one that anybody had opened up or played around with. Now on the front there, it does look kind of like gray. I guess it does look blue if you look close, but it's a blue color, I can tell right away. As far as packaging, it's just this sort of cardboard, heavy cardboard, one little fold up directions, and then the thermometer itself. So it's got a piece of stuff over it there, and then we've got a way to open it here. Battery's already in it, so I guess we're good to go there. Oh, remove battery film. I gotcha. So they put a piece of film here just to create, no contact with the battery. I'll replace the battery then. And it's a fairly decent, it's got rubber, so there's a gasket on the inside, and it's a good locking mechanism here, so it seems like it's weatherproof at least, if not waterproof. And I'll start paying attention instead of looking at the camera there, so now we can put it back together. Wow, it was actually pretty stiff to lock that lock there, and you can see I kind of buggered it up a little bit. Maybe I just wiped some crud off on it, but it was definitely tight to close that up again. I think that's an indication of a good, good tight fit. So overall, I'm impressed. It's very lightweight. It weighs almost nothing. However, it's sort of a rubberized plastic material or something. It's definitely hard plastic, but it almost feels rubber-like, so they're using some sort of a texture to it. Then let's go ahead and peel off this plastic film that's on the outside to protect it. We'll just peel up a corner here. And you can see that it's, I guess it's on. And I might as well read the directions since I only see 4 buttons here. Okay, so first off, just touching this front, it's like a vinyl or something. It's very sticky. I suspect that might mean some scratches here. I guess we'll have to find out. So I guess that, I like it in the buttons, but I don't think I'm going to like it on the display screen there. For 17 bucks, I don't expect this thing to be military quality or anything. So we can set the date and time, set altitude information. So it says though that on the back here that, or what did it say? It saw somewhere here that it said need to calibrate everything before use. So we have to calibrate the compass. So I'm going to hold that button until we get the calibrate, set it on a flat surface, and slowly rotate in 2 first full circles. Each rotation should take about 15 seconds. So I'm slowly going to rotate it around here, and I guess that's how the innards figure out where the magnetic lines are. So that's pretty neat. I'm probably going a little quick, but nobody wants to wait for too slow a rotations. And then set compass. Looks like we've got some LEDs lighting up the display for us. So I'll have to play with the directions a little bit, and then we'll give this thing a run for its money. But so far, it seems like a pretty decent little unit. Might be a little complicated, but since it's doing quite a bit of stuff there, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, and I'll try to understand its user interface. But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, and I'll try to figure out its user interface, and then we'll give you a review back once we've used it for a little while. Again, it's the Outdoor Resources Digital Compass, under $20 at the big box store. I was doing some other reviews, and in the meantime, this one shut off, and that's what I was curious about. Since I didn't see any power buttons on it, I guess it will just shut off, and I wasn't timing it. I'm guessing maybe 15-20 minutes since the last time I looked at it, and now I'm just going to go ahead and push a button, and boom, it's right back on. We got our LEDs and our digital display. It's not the best digital display. I'm actually having a little trouble reading it here with the lighting, but it's also quite a bit of direct lighting, so once we get it outside, maybe we'll see if it's any better or worse. But I don't think there's any way to turn it off. At least I didn't see anything in the directions about that. But it does just turn off on its own, and I imagine that helps save battery life. So it's about 115 degrees in the shade here today, and out in the sun it's probably a little bit more.